Yeah, yeah. I'm back. You're back. Yeah. Hail Mary long, touchdown in the zone. Texas on my mind, hook 'em till I'm gone. Steel curtains, Pittsburgh battle strong. Scope ups to the beat, rap the fight song. College dream stadiums packed to the lid. 95 yards, let the Heisman bid. Boys in the huddle, plans never kid. From the Lone Star to the Rockies, heroism undid. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Scope ups, chin, every nerve fits. Pittsburgh sky like I love, unearth it. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Lady love on the sidelines, heart in the game. Quarterbacks pass, parallel the same. Respect where it's due, never been lame. Love, laugh, subscribe, the flames never tame. Blitz crush, defensive line rewind. Buffs roar, another first down grind. Long live the gridiron, always unkind. Highlight reels, leaving trails behind. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Scope puffs, chin, every nerve fits. Pittsburgh sky like I love, unearth it. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Unearth it. Unearth it. Unearth it. Unearth it.
Okay. What about now? Is it working? I think my AirPods are actually making it worse. What is weird is I can't hear anything. Like I can't even hear myself typing on my keyboard. I just turned on the sound. Okay. What a mess. I also realized that I had two apps running behind the scenes, and I don't think StreamYard likes those apps, and so I think it was interfering. So, hi, welcome everyone. Did you like the intro? Did you like the intro today? Was like 13 minutes. So, did you appreciate the intro? I hope everybody liked the intro. And now I'm hot because I've been rearranging. So just give me a minute to cool off. Okay, this is welcome everyone to the most professional live stream you have ever experienced in your entire life. Okay, you are in for a real treat. All right, real professionalism happens here. Okay. So welcome everyone. Let me make sure my top doesn't fall off because of all of that. All right, let me make sure I'm presentable. I could have done this behind the scenes, but I just want to make sure I'm presentable. But welcome everyone. My Amazon package that I've been waiting for, I kid you not, for like 3 weeks finally showed up. So nothing's on here. So for those of you that are risk takers on my YouTube subscription membership thing, you were in for a treat because all the things that I've been waiting for showed up today, all at the same time. And there's so many things that got delivered today. I don't even know all the things that got delivered today. And I am, how like when you're trying to fix something and you get like really anxious and before you realize it, you start sweating. That is me right now. I'm sweating. So I am fanning myself. If you're watching this and you're just hearing my voice and you have no idea what's going on, you're missing a real treat on the screen right now. Okay. I am fanning myself. I am remaining professional. I am getting it all figured out. So here we are. So if you just got here, congratulations. You haven't missed a thing because I am a mess. Okay. So I am a mess. I am your host today, a big mess. That is what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know. Now everybody knows why I check the sound at the beginning of every show because I can usually tell when something is off. But anyways, okay, starting to feel better. So welcome everyone. Nice to see you all. And Jen J and Lawrence, thank you for telling me there was no sound. Because if you didn't tell me there was no sound, I would have came in here ranting because I was ready to rant. And then I was like, wait, I can't hear anything. And sometimes you can hear like a little slack or a little something, or like when you plug in your microphone, it dings. You can hear it dinging when you plug it in, or when you click on something, you can hear it when you click on it. I couldn't hear anything. So I was like, something feels a little fishy. So could you hear the introduction? Could you hear the intro song? What a mess. What a freaking mess. Anyways, welcome everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing lovely. I am doing amazing, obviously. So, I told myself earlier I was going to intro had audio. Okay, well, that's good. I was telling myself earlier, I'm like, I've been doing so good. I'm so proud of myself. Nothing like mechanical has messed up. I haven't accidentally unplugged the microphone. I haven't been talking and I clicked myself on mute. I haven't flashed the camera. I haven't done anything that is like out of the ordinary. I've showed up every week. I haven't had to cancel. Like all of these things are running through my head literally this morning. And I jinxed myself. Okay. I jinxed myself because there we go. And then I've had one of those weeks where I've been talking a lot. And so my voice is kind of whatever is going on with that. And so I'm just exhausted. I'm mentally I don't know if I'm mentally exhausted. I think I'm emotionally exhausted because I feel like I've been having to play politics in the right ways and make sure I'm saying the right things. So yeah, what a freaking week. But I am here. I am doing my thing. And I don't know what week this is that I am doing this, but I said that I was going to do this for 12 weeks. I believe this is maybe week 5 or week 6. I don't really know. Maybe I should look that up. But I am just going live on Friday. There is no subjects here. We're just like talking. The only rule I really have is I don't like talking about like people's personal business. Like if it's not happening, like if it's not like impacting the game, I don't really care to talk about it because I just don't really like talking about people's personal lives. Like I like boundaries, I like having a little bit of boundaries with people and their lives. And somebody once asked me like, why are you like that? Why do you have this like hard line of like things that you won't talk about? And It's because sometimes you see certain people when you're out and about. And I am like a real person. I don't want to get comfortable talking about somebody's like family and relationship and stuff. And then I run into that person. And then I'm like a coward trying to walk away. Like, no, like I stand on what I say. And there's been some times where I've said certain things about maybe certain people, maybe coaches, maybe certain situations. And I have seen said people. And I've been able to say, hey, did I say anything personally? And they were like, no, it was strictly football. And I'm like, great, let's talk about the football thing, you know? And so it kind of saves me. And I'm just not really a nosy person. So I'm good. I don't need to know anybody else's business. I'm okay. So I will just stay on the fringe. And so for people that are wondering, like, why won't you? Like, why? You know, there's so many stories. You could talk about this person going to jail, this person getting pulled over, this person. Like, I don't want to. I just don't want to. And that's what I'm going to do. So that is my why. So for those of you that are wondering, and this is like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I know how to work a computer again, 5, 6, 7. This is my 7th live. Wow. This is my 7th consecutive Friday. Is that real? 1, 2, 3. Like I can't count. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is lucky number 7. Lucky number 7 doesn't exist for me, obviously, because it didn't start correctly. Also, because I've learned how to edit after things have gone live. When you watch this on playback, you're going to hear me rambling about this, but you're not going to have this experience. It will be edited probably tomorrow when it allows me to edit it, just so we're all clear. So anyways, let me talk about some things that I have on my sticky notes. Nothing very important, honestly. So first thing is, podcast versus video. Some people are still getting confused. Some people are like, oh my gosh, why can't I not see you? Why is this here? I want to be able to see you in the video. And then other people are like, where's the podcast? Where's the podcast? I'm like, okay, so I'm going to say this again, and I'll probably say this every week. So on my channel, there will always be a video. Always be a video, always be a video, always be a video. If you're hearing my voice, anytime you go to my channel, you will always be able to find a video of me, okay? Every single video that I create will have a video, period. However, it has been brought to my attention that there are a lot of people who like to put podcasts from YouTube because they use YouTube Music and they like to put that just in their play thing where it can just play. And it's harder to do that when it's not set up on an RSS feed. So I have set up so where there's also going to be a podcast. If you look at the thumbnail, the podcast thumbnail says Really Flawed Football Podcast. If you don't want a podcast, go click on the other thumbnail. And I purposely don't have the same 1-for-1 thumbnails for the podcast so that you can differentiate between the two. So there is always going to be a video, just in case you're wondering. So that will always be there. Okay. So that's the first thing. So there will always be a video. If anything, there's not going to be a podcast, but there will always be a video, because that's what I do. I mean, that's what I go outside to do, is create a video. I'm not going outside to talk to a mic so you can't see me. Okay. You got to see my struggles. All right. You got to see my struggles. You got to see if my hair is all over my head. You have to see if the wind is blowing. You have to see if the mosquitoes are there. The cicadas are getting a little aggressive. The rabbits are getting a little aggressive. There's little geckos running around. The wind is getting very disrespectful. The sun doesn't know if it's coming or going. There's a lot of things happening outside. I would not rob you of seeing those things that are happening outside. Now, yes, members get to see more, but still, like, sometimes it's a little chaotic. All right. So you're going to be able to see that. So I'm just letting that be known. And the other thing is too, on my little sticky that has the cutest, like this cutest little tan color, but I wrote in orange. I have no idea why I did that. But yeah, I don't even know if anybody can actually read that. Anyways, the other thing is YouTube is changing things in the back end. So I don't know how many, I'm assuming if you're here, you listen to other YouTube channels. There are so many things that YouTube is doing right now on the back end of things that is making it weird and confusing for us. So if you're seeing weird things pop up, or if you see different things pop up, or you see things change one day and then don't change the next day, or they're one way and then you wake up the next day and it's something different, it's happening for us too. The way that we see things is different. The way that everything that we're seeing is completely different as well. So I'm just telling you that if you see something, and not just on my channel, obviously, if you see something on anyone's channel and you're like, what is this? Chances are we might not know what it is either. So I'm just calling that out, because if I'm experiencing it, I can't talk. If I am experiencing it, I know that I'm not the only person on YouTube that is experiencing it. So just calling that out to say, if you are noticing weirdness happen, we are noticing it too. Okay. Those are all the things on my little sticky note. Those are all the things I wanted to make sure I wanted to say and I wanted to announce because it's very important. So I am going to get to the chat. And I just saw somebody say there's no audio. Oh, okay. He needs to skip ahead because he doesn't realize that I completely messed up at the beginning of the live stream. So there's that. And my little arm thing is not moving correctly. Maybe it needs some WD-40. You know what? There's a couple of like fears I have being on live. And one of them is that my entire microphone apparatus is going to just fall apart and fall down. I don't know why that's a fear. I just feel like if it did, it would like be chaotic. You know how sometimes when things happen and it's like, or like when your phone falls and it's not just your phone falling. It's like your phone fell and then you hit it. And because you hit it, it fell awkwardly, but then your water was there. So your water fell. And then before you realize it, like everything's a mess. That's how I feel like my whole mic thing would fall. So it's like one of those things that I'm always like, please don't fall. And then the other big fear I have is that I'm going to stand up one day and not going to be wearing anything appropriate. I'll be honest, most times when I'm live though, I do wear appropriate things. I usually have something on the bottom, but it's like one of those times where it's going to be like one time I don't have something on or whatever. I'm going to get up and forget that I don't have anything on. And then we're going to have a moment. And that is like my biggest fear. That is like one of my biggest fears. And then my other biggest fear, it used to be flashing the camera. I'll be honest though, I don't have that fear. If I flash the camera, I flash the camera. I mean, I don't want to. Like, I don't want anybody to think that I want to flash the camera, but it's like out of all the things that would like be embarrassing to me, it is like everything falling over and then just complete chaos because nobody can see the chaos. All you would see is the mic falling and maybe the noises. But what I would see is like just everything going to hell. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is too, is if I stood up and I like only had on like underwear or something, like that would just be weird. That's just like weird to just like get on a live and jump up and then you don't have anything on. You know, that's like, that would be a little bit weird. But everything else, like if I was to flash the camera, I would be like, oh, little nip slip, don't worry about it. YouTube would actually probably shut me down before I could even notice it, honestly. It would probably see or feel sense nudity and then it would be gone. So I probably wouldn't even have to shut it down. But I don't even know if I would shut it down. I'd probably be up here like, it's okay if you just saw that. It's okay. Just act like you didn't. We're moving on. I would totally just like act. I would be like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You've never seen, I mean, come on. I'm sure you just watched something a few days ago or just saw, come on, like it's fine. Everything's fine, everyone. So, but yeah, the other things I feel like would just be like destructive. So maybe that's the thing is it would be like really destructive. Anyways, I'm clearly off the rails. Nobody's here to talk me here to hear me talk about this. So anyways, let me get to the chat and let me get caught up in the chat. So welcome everybody here. Oh, if you are here, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. If you want to become a member, make sure you become a member. Also, I think I said this already, but my Amazon packages just arrived. So if you're a member and you've been following along with me with the things that I've been trying to fix and do and wait and make decisions about and all those things, the packages that I've been waiting for a few weeks have arrived. There is a huge stack of Amazon stuff over here. I think that they have probably sent me too much stuff because I've been waiting for it for so long. So it's like with Amazon, it's like if you've been waiting for it for so long, we all know this. We use Amazon, right? You can cancel it, but then if you cancel it and then it might still show up. And then there was one thing I really, really wanted. So I canceled the order that didn't show up. And then I went behind it and ordered it again because I really wanted it. I think I got 2 of them. I don't really know. So anyways, that's a whole deal that I have going on. So, and then my mic didn't work at the beginning of this. So I'm just doing my best. All right. I am just doing my best. And yes. So let me say hi to everybody. I have some thoughts about college football recruiting. Sorsby. I mean, I called that last week, right? I said last week, I was like, if this is like bigger than we think it is, the NFL is going to be like, I was curious to know what the NFL's red line was. We now know what the NFL's red line is. It is gambling. Absolutely not. No, thank you. no, thank you. Try again next year. And I believe the CFL has said no also. So it's like a hell no. So I guess next he has the UFL. However, you can gamble in the UFL. I don't even know if he's going to do it, but honestly, none of my business anymore. Like I just can't. I just can't. You know what I mean? Like it's just too much. Like it's just too much. I'm done giving him my attention unless something else happens in that crime syndicate. Okay, alleged crime syndicate. I mean, too many people were involved. So anyways, so is there anything else I forgot to say that now that I'm like cooled off and I'm not panicking because there's no sound, because that's embarrassing. Also, I don't have any bracelets on. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm used to clanging and making noises, but there's no clanging and making noises. Okay, so let me go through this. Also, I didn't set a goal for YouTube. Okay, too much was going on. Okay, I didn't set a goal today. I am sorry. If you want to send a super chat, send a super chat. Great. If you don't, that's always great. You never have to send me a super chat. Okay, I'm just up here rambling. So I'm just saying, because I've been setting a goal. I've been really good at it. And then I just looked up and realized, like, of course I didn't do it. YouTube, please don't send me a notification for not setting a goal. I think it's ridiculous, actually. Like anyways, I'm just going to leave that alone. Let me go through the chat. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Or we can play charades. Oh, that was when I wasn't here. Yeah, what a mess. What a mess. Thank you, Jen J, for letting me know I'm all good. Thank you, Lawrence. You're amazing. Hello, Marco Jordan. Nice to see you. Okay, the intro did have audio. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Also, if there's anything that you all want me to chat on, if there's anything you want me to talk about, let me know and put those in the comments, and I will get to those as well. And I am sorry. I usually go see my dad on Fridays. And so anytime I go live, I usually message him on Friday, like before I go live. I'm like, hey, just so you know, like I'm about to go live. Just want to make sure, you've been home, or you know what I mean? Like, I just like make sure. So anytime you see me usually looking at my phone on Friday, it's to see if my dad is at home and see what he has going on. That's also why when I usually end the lives, I usually head over to annoy him for a few hours. So just FYI. Let me just make sure he hasn't responded. Nope. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Yes, I'm waiting for college football to start. Amen. Flawed. Hey, motivated and dedicated. Hope you're well. Hi, Maple is in the building. You know what? I should probably change my name. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go. Let me change that. Let me make this correct, because I'm up here. I need to make the name correct. Hold on 1 second, please. I would like to be correct in my name. How do I even change it? How do I work this? Somebody explain to me, how do I even work this? Oh, here we go. So I am going to go ahead and change this. Okay, there we go. So I have changed my name so everybody knows what my name is. My name is Maple, and I love that. I love that for me. Okay, so let's see. Can't hear anything. Oh, okay. And she told you to go back. Perfect. We're good there. Miss Flawed, my Lord, you look great today. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. At first, I was wondering if I was just going to sweat out everything. I was going to go from curly hair to just straight hair because I was going to sweat everything out because I couldn't get signed in. But that didn't well, I could get signed in. You couldn't hear me, but that didn't happen. So we are good to go. Yes, Miss Flawed. She's a beautiful woman. Well, thank you. You all are so kind. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. What other question? Oh, I'm kind of at the end. Let's go up. Was Sorsby shaving or betting on self? I paid zero attention, by the way. Hi. Well, first of all, hello. And second of all, I think Sorsby was doing both. I think he was doing both. I allegedly think that he was doing both. I at this point, I firmly believe he was doing both on both ends. And I don't think it was just to win, to lose. I feel like there might have been some other bets being placed, because there's no way you make that amount of money, or what was it, 40,000, 90,000, 80,000, whatever the number is. There's no way you make that amount of money and you're just betting on wins and losses. I don't, and I mean this with love. I mean this with love. I mean this with love. How much money are we really paying out for wins and losses for? He played for Indiana and the Cincinnati Bearcats. How much money did those bets that he's placing pay out? I think it was a bigger deal, personally. Allegedly, my personal opinion. I think it was a little bit of everything. I think it was bets on who's going to win and lose. I think it was point shaving. I think it was how many touchdowns are we going to have? I think it was as much as you could gamble on. I think he was doing it. So, but I don't know if we're ever going to know the full story. So there's that. That's just, again, that's how I feel. And I believe I always say the way that you can understand how the world really works is if we continue to hear more and more and more and more about this story, he never has another chance to play in any professional league ever again. If the story kind of starts to kind of go away, then he has the opportunity to come back. That's what I can sense. Because the one thing I've learned about the NFL, college football, being a police officer, anything, is they're going to protect their shield. And the way that you protect your shield is to allow things to just kind of like go away and just to not talk about it, so that when he resurfaces, it's like we didn't know a lot. It was like, yeah, he was gambling once, but he was a kid, it was what it was. But if it continues to stay, and if like once every month you kind of hear his name continue to come up and be talked about and stuff like that, you will know then that he's never going to play for another professional league, because, these places get their talking points. And if your talking point is, hey, we don't even care about the Sorsby thing, like just let that go because we don't even care anymore, then there's a chance. I mean, hello, Vrabel, Diana Rossini, hello. Like they killed that too. And they killed that because that was bad for business. And so that's why I'm thinking, if you continuously hear about Sorsby, then he should be concerned that they're trying to get him banned forever. If it kind of goes away, I would assume that he's going to make a reappearance at some point. Why are my bangs like this? What is even going on with this hair? Like, what is this? What in the world? How did it get that way? Oh, this is this is okay. You know what? No, forget it. Just keep it. Sorry. Did you guys watch, you know who it reminds me of is, what is that girl's name off the Jersey Snore? Snooki? Is it Snooki who like has that thing in the center of her head, like that bump in the center of her head? When I just looked up at my head, it looked like I had like a little bump. I'm like, what is that? I don't want anybody watching this think that I like strategically put a bump on like a little. Anyways, okay, sorry. I looked up at that and I was like, what in the world is happening right there? Anyways, whatever. It probably looks fine to you all, but like to me, I just looked up. I was like, what is that? Like, what is happening? It was like developing a little bump. Like, how do you just develop your own hairstyle? Anyways, whatever. I am growing my hair back out, and it has been a journey. And it's kind of funny because as it's growing back out, it looks like I cut it to be this way. I did not. This is just what it's doing. This is just what it's doing. There's layers, there's all kinds of combinations of things going on. No, this is not how I didn't do it. Okay. I didn't do it. It does what it wants to do. I can curl my hair I can under curl my hair. It will look like this. I can flip curl my hair. It will do whatever it wants to do. And at this point, just do you, boo. Like, just do you. Just stay out of my eyes and don't get stuck on my neck. Those are like my two biggest things with my hair. Do not get stuck on my neck. That's why when it's down, I always move it to the because I hate I hate, and I think it's because I'm talking. And as I talk, I'm really active and expressive. My neck starts to get hot. And so I like to move my hair to the front so that it's not stuck on my neck. I hate that feeling. I cannot describe how much I hate that feeling. And that is why most times when I'm live, whether it's me by myself or even if it's with Moats, I will try to throw my hair up or do something to where so it's like not on my neck. And I think it's too because I'm stationary. When I'm like out and about, I don't mind because I'm moving. But when I'm stationary and my hair is literally just stuck on my neck, that bothers me. Am I the only woman that feels that way? Maybe. Who really knows? Who really knows? You know, I'm sure somebody else does. But anyways, so yeah, that's where I'm at. What am I even talking about? This is my 7th live. I am halfway there. I am so proud of myself. Okay, so this is 7. Next week will be 8. I am actually going to have 12 lives by the end of July. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. How could I have planned this so perfectly? That's so crazy. Anyways, okay, let me get back to the chat. So drop your questions, comments, concerns, any of those things, and I will get to them. All right, so let me scroll up. I am clearly behind. Okay. Gonna beat them Saints. Oh, you said who dat? Okay, cool. Yes, Steelers versus Saints in France this year. What a mess that will be. Yay for college football. FBI investigation. If, like I said before, if the FBI investigates, which I think the FBI is all but a joke right now, but if they've probably always been a joke. If the FBI investigates Sorsby, he's never going to play professional football again. Or he's never going to play professional football. If they don't investigate him and just kind of goes to the background, then there's always a possibility. That's just, my take. Jeopardy joke. I'll take plausible deniability for 500. Exactly. That's the name of the game. That is the name of the game. What's up, Flawed? You're looking nice. Go Canes. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Cabs are hair. Yes. Like I looked up and it was like all of a sudden I'm like, why is my hair standing straight up? Like what? It was like doing the bridge thing. I'm like, I am 100% sure I have never done my hair that way for it to just like stand up. Maybe it was when I was blowing. I was going to say, maybe it was when I was blowing myself. That's not. Listen, it's not what I meant. Maybe it was when I was like, when I was fanning myself. That's the right word. When I was fanning myself, it created that. And I just didn't even pay attention to it. So I don't know. So weird. Looking forward to seeing your old coach, Mike Tomlin, for the NFL pregame shows. I am not. I am so sad. I'm sad. I don't want to see that. And you know what? He's going to be like all cool and moisturized and well slept and looking stress-free. He's going to be looking happy and like my team's going to play like that day and he's going to be like stressed, like happy, going across all the like, and here's what happened at this game and giving his thoughts and being all methodical and perfect and amazing. And I'm going to be at home stressed, wondering why the hell my team can't tackle. And he's just going to be like, and that was a nice play by Patrick Mahomes, but we wouldn't expect anything less from Patrick Mahomes. That is what makes him so great. Then he's going to get to the next highlight. He's going to be like, what a throw by Josh Allen. Looking good, Josh. Like, and I'm going to be stressed. I'm going to be like, so shout out to Tomlin. Looking moisturized, probably younger. He's just going to look amazing. He's going to be comfortable. He's just going to be like a man's man, like living his best life. And I'm going to be looking at him like, really? I'm stressed. Okay. Like, what do you? So listen, congratulations to him and everything. I'm not a hater. Congratulations to him. Hope he enjoys it. Hope he loves it. Congratulations, coach. Have fun. Honestly, I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. and I wish him nothing but the best. And also, when he is there looking comfortable, no stress, I'm going to be like, must be nice. So hair stuck on neck is definitely a location thing. That humidity is kick. Seriously. And maybe that is what it is here. And maybe too when I'm stationed, like when I'm like here, it's like I need air circulation. I need things, like I need stuff hitting me. But it's like when something is stuck somewhere, it's like it doesn't do me any justice. I would rather hair continuously fall in front of my face that I have to move versus it being on my neck. I cannot stand when I am live having my hair on my neck. It is like, I have a couple of pet peeves when I'm live. Some of them I can get away with because you actually can't see anything that is here with me. But one of my pet peeves is my hair being on the back of my neck. No, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I ran across her during last year, liked energy. Oh, is that how you found me? Do you remember what video it was that you found me? I would love to, if you remember. Obviously, if you don't remember, that's fine. But if you remember what video it was that you saw me, I would love to know which one it was. Because, oh my gosh, I didn't take a picture before I went live. Okay, just did that. Sorry. I would love to know what video it was that you saw me on, that you liked it. Hold on. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Oh. Okay. Friday's World Scrabble is brought to you by Ronco Fanning. I don't know if I should read that out loud. I don't know if I should eat that. I don't know if I should read that out loud. You know what, LOI? I love that. You more eat. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all are talking trash. Ew. So rude. See, you know your football. Ooh, I love that. There's so many like, I say this probably way too often, but there's certain compliments that I just love. And one of those compliments is, you know your football. I love when people say, like, you know your football. I love whenever because some, like, I don't know how many people watch every single video that I put out there. Obviously, everyone that follows me is not watching every single video I put out there. But some of my videos, like, I really feel like I have a really good thought process, and I'm like in it. And I'm like, and then because of this, and then this, and then this, and then I'm like, let me know what you think in the comment section below or whatever. And there's certain moments where people are like, I never even thought about that, or that's a really good point, or I never thought about it that way, or I like how you like broke that down in this way. I love those compliments. I love those compliments because sometimes I have a thought going into a video, and I just put my hand in my shirt, and then I was like, that could have been a disaster. And so sometimes I'll have a thought and I'll go into a video. And the thought that I think I was going to have in a video, I actually don't have that thought in a video. And so what happens is I'm in a video and I'm realizing the video is taking a turn, and the video is becoming about something that I didn't think the video was going to become about. And so I will just listen to myself, and I'll just go. And I'm like, and then I think it's ridiculous. And like, there's been a couple of videos that I've made lately that you'll see in July where this happened. It was like, I was in there and I was like, because I've made like a Texas video. I made a Colorado video. I'm talking about the schedule. I won't talk about how I talked about the schedule because I kind of played with it a little bit. I like massaged an idea that I had, and I wasn't sure how it was going to land when I started talking. But then when I got in it, I was like, oh, this is bomb. And so like, I just started talking, and like, I just embodied it. I was like, and then it just flowed. It was like one of those moments of like being a creator where you're like, these are the moments I live for, because I planned for one thing and I was so unsure about it, because of course I like to do things that not everybody is doing, because it'd be easy for me to put up the schedule and go, okay, let's go through the schedule. Who is Colorado going to win? Who is Colorado going to lose against? Tell me why. Like, Everybody's doing that, right? Like, and here's Texas's schedule. Oh my gosh, are they going to beat Texas State first game? And then here rolls in Ohio State. Are they going to beat them? What do you think the score is going to be? That's so boring, right? Everyone is doing that right now. Everyone that is, and I mean this in the most respectful way. I am now on a rant. Congratulations. This is a really flawed rant. Congratulations. This is a maple rant. Everywhere I'm seeing right now, people are like, let's break down the schedule. Let's break down wins and losses. Okay, game number 1. They are going to win this game. And let's be real. Everybody is doing it based on logos. What logo do you trust the most? Okay, so if we have Michigan versus Iowa, who are you picking? Which logo do you trust the most, or which team do you know more people on? Oh, Michigan, perfect. Michigan is gonna win. Okay, next game. Nobody knows anything. Why? Because the transfer portal has really made this be one of these things that gets weird, and players are staying longer. So because players are staying longer and because the transfer portal is happening, we don't know what any of these teams are going to be. We honestly don't know what any of these teams are going to be. So anyone doing a record prediction right now, I just laugh because I'm like, I get it. You need the content. I totally understand it. And I also understand that you know nothing about any of these teams right now. And you are just making this based off of what you think is going to happen based on the players that you do know and based on the logos that you do know. That's really it. I think that's boring. I didn't want to do that. So the way that I decided to go through my team schedule is a little bit different. And you'll see that in July. And I think it's a funner way. And I think it's a better way to identify games versus just being like, this is going to be a win. This is going to be a loss. Oh, no, they're going to go 7-5. Texas is going to beat these teams. They're going to lose. They're going to be 10-2. Like, wah, wah, wah. Like it's so like, okay, thank you. And so for me this year, and I did a little something different. I actually talk about these games a little bit different. And I'm excited for that because I know for a fact no one's doing it the way that I did it. And that made me really excited. And so granted, there's some content that I just see the thumbnail and I'm like, I can't sit through another. Okay, here comes Texas, rank them number 1. They have Arch Manning, they have Cam Coleman. They're going to be so good. They're going to be so great. Like, I don't want to hear that. I'm a Texas fan. Hook 'em, by the way. I want to hear the real shit. Like, tell me what you really think about Texas. Don't tell me you think they're going to win a game because they're Texas. They have Arch Manning, Cam Coleman, and da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, tell me some things. Give me something. Give me something that at the end of the video, I can go, oh, I just got something from that video. Like they just told me more about something that I want to think about and I want to move forward with. I don't get that a lot of times. So that's why for me, the way that I decided to do my schedule stuff for this year, for Texas, for Colorado, and for the Steelers is a little bit different than most people that I've seen. Now, I don't want to say no one's done it the way that I've done it. I just really haven't seen it because everybody kind of does the same thing, I feel like. And everybody has the schedule, win, losses at the end. They're going to be 10-2. They're going to be 7-5. Oh my God. Woo, trap games. Woo. So anyways, now that I just went on that tangent, it'll be really fun to see how the videos are received whenever I release them. And then, so I have like that. I have a couple of other ideas of videos that I created. You might see this hair make an appearance in another video in July because I may or may not have recorded a video or two with this hair. So I'm just saying, like, there's so many things going on for me in July that I'm recording right now that I really love. And it's just talking about football in a way that I want to talk about it and not in a way that I feel like I have to talk about it, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's the energy I'm giving to myself lately is like, what do I want to do that I don't see people doing or that I think we need more of? Because there's so many gaps in football. We always hear about like if I was to ask people, like, what are some games that you are excited for heading into the season? List me 10 games that you're excited to see during the season. It would be so boring. Everyone would be like, okay, so the games I'm most excited to see. I'm most excited to see Georgia, Alabama. I'm excited to see Michigan, Ohio State. I'm excited to see Texas versus Ohio State. I'm excited. And it's like the same games. It's like the same thing. And so it's like, if we all know that, why are we continuously saying that? Let's change it a little bit. Let's flip it a little bit. Let's give me a little bit something more than just like, here are the games. Like, woo, I can't wait to see them. Woo, who could have guessed? I can't wait to see Michigan play Ohio State. Like, who could have guessed? I can't wait to see Georgia versus Alabama. Like, what a game. Oh, I can't wait to see Oklahoma play Michigan. I can't wait to see Texas play Ohio State. It's like, okay. Like, I know. So tell me something else. Like, give me more. Give me more. And that's what I'm craving. I'm craving more. I'm craving, like, give me different types of games. Look at this differently. Like, just give me more that I like have to use my brain, or more that I have to look at what you're saying and be like, why are they saying that? Huh. I wonder why they put it like that. That's what I want you to get from my videos. When you watch my videos, I want you to be like, huh, okay, she said something I wasn't thinking about. Or, oh, that's interesting. Or, huh, let me look into that. Or, wait, what did she get that from? Or, is she right? Is that real? Like, where did she get that stat from? Or why is she thinking like that? Or, I'm making this up, so just go with me. If I was like, I think, Colorado's going to win the Big 12, and here's why, and I give my reasons, I want people to be like, has she lost her mind? But let me look at those reasons. Like, what does she know that I haven't thought about? That's what I want you to get from my videos. I don't want you to like watch a video and be like, oh, whew, she said her top 5 games this year are Ohio State, Michigan, and Oklahoma and Texas and Georgia, Alabama. Boring. We know. We know. Okay. We know. Everybody wants to see those games. Everyone wants to see those games. I promise you, there's other games that you might want to see. And I have my reasons why. That video will drop in July. So there's so many things that I feel like are dropping in July. They're just like different and fresh and new. And it's why I always tell people, like, am I on YouTube for views? I mean, duh, who isn't on here for views? But to me, the ability to like flex my brain and actually get out different kinds of thoughts and watch people's reactions of the things that I put out, that is so important to me. The engagement is so important to me. Every video is not for everybody. Sometimes I make videos where I'm like, I did this last year when I did the RPO thing, where it was like, I just created this idea behind having a video every Tuesday, and it was RPO, and it was what I wanted to talk about with football, and it could be college, NFL, and it literally was just like whatever I saw that I wanted to talk about. And it wasn't like, it was just for me. It was like my day. It was my video. It was my thing, because I make previews and reactions, and it's based on teams and da 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 da. And I was like, I want my own space where I can just like say the things that I want to say. And so when I did the RPO thing last year, I was like, I am just doing this because it's for me. Do you know I had more random people that I don't know, or that I didn't know actually watched my content, honestly, or subscribed to my channel, or even paid attention to anything that I was putting out there? I had more random people mention to me how much they enjoyed those random videos that would come every Tuesday. Because it was just like random. It was like whatever was on my mind, or whatever was like on my heart with football. I was like, let me just like make this video. Like, this is something that I'm thinking about, and people loved it. And I love those things. I love those things. And I'm a football channel. I don't just talk about college football. I don't just talk about the NFL. I'm talking about all of it, the intersectionality of it, the ways that they are not alike at all, the ways that college football annoys the hell out of me with this committee, the way that the NFL is strictly business and they don't care about your feelings, the way that I feel like college football manipulates its audience. Like, there's so many things that I like to talk about that's not just woo. And then we got 13 first downs. And then after we got the 13th first down, what happened is we ran the football. And then we ran the football, and we ran it in for another touchdown. And when we ran it in for a touchdown, we won the game, and the game ended, and it was 42-14. Woo. I'm like, there's so much more to football. There's so much more. And so I like to talk about it. So I don't know how I got on this topic. I'm just up here blabbing. And let me check my phone to see if my dad cares about me at all today. You know what? Oh, wait, what's this day? Let me see. Anyways, so let me go through some of these comments now that I've been on a rant, because if you are not new here, this is what I do. Sometimes I just start talking. I can never tell you what I'm going to say, because I never know what's going to come out of this mouth. All I can say is that I stand by everything that I say that comes out of my mouth. I mean everything that I say that comes out of my mouth. And those are really the two things that I can say that I stand on because it's true. So that's just how I feel. Okay. So let's see. No, during the end of the season. Oh, is that you found me at the end of the season? Okay, cool. I love that, Jeb. I love when really Flan gets frustrated or gets flustered. Why? Why do you like to see me flustered? Flustered or going on a rant? Which one do you prefer? Anything that she gets flawed to pause just cracks me up. She's like, I don't care. I don't know if I should read this. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. I always just wonder. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go too far. Thanks for being a great sport. I'm always a great sport. I love to laugh. I say this often. I am the most serious, unserious person you will ever meet. Like I am serious because I'm serious. Like I'm a serious person and I like to use my brain, but I love to laugh. I am so unserious. I don't think I would take anything personally ever, because the truth is like, if you don't like my opinion, you don't like my opinion, but I'm not going to change my opinion because you don't like it. So you not liking my opinion, like, doesn't bother me. You thinking you don't like the way I talk, that doesn't bother me. I can't change it. You don't like the way I look, that doesn't bother me either, because this is how I look. You know what I mean? So like, there's certain things where I'm like, oh, I feel sorry for you that you even think that I care about that. So for me, it's like, that's so unserious. And anything that's like serious, I'm never going to put on the internet. So it's like, so I'm like the most serious, unserious person. Shout out to Jen representing the Minnesota Vikings. Hit the like button. Yes, good call to action. This is the moment in the show where because I am so professional, I need to let you know that don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. Hit the like button. Don't forget to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. All right. Also, don't forget, what else am I supposed to say to that? Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Watch some videos. Leave me some comments. All of those things. All of those YouTube things. Let's see. That's what's up. You do come up with good details. Yeah, it's like I try really hard to find things that most people like aren't thinking about and most people aren't digging for, because everyone's just digging for very surface level. And I am one of those people. I am not a surface level person. Like if you're my friend and you're in my life, like you're actually in my life. You know what I mean? Like I don't like surface level things. I don't like surface level conversations. I don't like surface level relationships. Like I like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're going to be friends, like let's be real friends. Like don't tell me every time I message you like, oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No, it's not. Sometimes you're tired, you're hungry, you're miserable, you're annoyed, you're frustrated, right? Like we have different emotions, and I'm okay. And if you are an I'm okay friends, we don't need to be friends, because you're not dynamic enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I need dynamic. I like, give me something. It's been a long day, or like, give me something. I hate the like standard, like, I'm okay, I'm good. We're going to win. We're going to lose. They're going to win. They're going to lose. They're going to win. They're going to like, okay, like give me something, you know what I mean? Like fill up my tank a little bit. And so that's how I felt, because that's how I am. Like if you're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, oh, it's been a day, it's been one of those days. Or sometimes I'm like, I'm really good. I'm content. I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing, I just hate those like dry, I'm okay. I'm good. Okay. Well, if you're always good, then I don't even have to ask you. So it's just like, anyways, now I'm like, give me more. Give me more than your standard. I'm good. I'm okay. Every time I message you, you're okay. Every time. And then if I have to pull it out of you, I'm okay on that. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. So, because you're a woman. What is that in response to? Oh, geez. I keep forgetting about my water. I do this every time. And do you all know last week when I got off of live, my throat was so I put a little bit of lemon in my water. So it looks like dirt water. So it looks like dirt water. What is dirt water? Like that. I put some lemon in my water, so it looks like dirt water. What is dirt water? I don't even know what that means. Something is wrong with me. I need a therapist or something. Well, anyways, okay, because I'm a woman. I don't know what that was in regards to, but I love being a woman. Did I just spill my water? So shout out to being a woman. Somebody asked me like, what do I think my superpower is? And I was like, first of all, I think one of my superpowers is, I think my confidence is one of my superpowers for sure. I feel like being confident has to be one of my superpowers because I could not do any of this if I wasn't confident. But I honestly think my other superpower is probably being a woman. And it's because I want more. I crave more. Like it's not enough for me just to give like very, very surface level stuff. Like if you ever like the other thing is too, for those of you that will be like that are new followers, especially when the season like really gets going. If this is going to be, first of all, Jen J can probably like attest to this. If this is going to be your first season with me, you are going to be able to see exactly how I feel about my teams because I say it in videos. And when I'm annoyed and when I'm over it and when they've pissed me off, I don't crash out. I'm not a crash out. Like that's not my thing. But I'm very firm. Like, and I'm very much like, you'll see it in my videos. I'm like, so what was that? So y'all think that was good enough? So y'all have me staying up all hours of the night to do that? So on third down, that is your play call? Like I'm very much like WTF. That was not good enough. And I'm going to tell you that was not good enough. And I'm going to tell you need to fit. Like I'm very, you can, all of my feelings, I wear them on my sleeve and I say them. And I'm very, it's not like, when you end a video, you're not going to ever wonder, like, I wonder what she thinks about. No, you will know because I very clearly am like, do we suck? Is that what's going on? We suck. We don't know how to run the football. Is that what's going on? I let people. I don't like let people have it. Like it's not like that aggressive, but I'm definitely like. Oh, do y'all know what y'all are doing? Did y'all practice this week? What was that? That was so embarrassing. Like, who are y'all going to beat playing like that? Can y'all really not run the football? Oh, so now we don't know how to stop the run. Like, I am very, very matter of fact in the season. And let me tell you something. Those Texas Longhorns get the business from me. Everybody gets mad at me because I criticize Colorado because, you know, like you can't criticize Colorado football wise. Like you can't say like Colorado, can you please not give up 250 rushing yards a game? Can you please only give up like 150 rushing yards a game? That's still a lot, but like, come on, they were so terrible that I was like trying to make concessions. I'm like, hey, at least if you only give up 150 yards, we might win. But then I realized they couldn't tackle worth anything. So then I was like, all right, can we stay under 200 yards? Can we stay under 200 rushing yards? Okay, because you don't know how to tackle, can we not turn the ball over? Like I got very elementary with Colorado because I had to. Like, did you see them play last year? But then with Texas, and I say this in the video, I believe, now again, this could be my delusion. I'm okay with that. I very firmly believe that I had Arch Manning figured out before Coach Sark had Arch Manning figured out. That frustrated the hell out of me. Because I felt like I was watching certain things with Arch and I was thinking in my head, I'm like, if I see this, does Sark not see that? Like, what is going on? And I feel like there was like a huge disconnect with like what I was watching with Arch and what I was seeing with Coach Sark. And then it was like, then in the same game, or not in the same game, it was against Mississippi State. Was it Mississippi State or Kentucky? I don't remember, but it was one game where I was like, bruh, tell freaking why is Coach Sark still calling run plays for Arch Manning? He's not ready to be able to see the field, to run, to throw, to pass, to do it. Like it's too much. You got to slow the game down for him. The way you slow the game down for him is strip it all back. Strip it all back. Call strictly pass plays. Call 0 plays where Arch Manning has to run the ball. Only call pass plays because Arch Manning is the type of quarterback that has to feel the game. He has to get in it and he has to feel it. And once he feels the game, he's better. But whenever you're throwing so much at him early in the season, you could see it. It was hard for him to figure out, like, do I run here? Do I pass here? Like, what do I do? And so I would come on camera and I would make videos and I was like, why do I feel like I have Arch Manning figured out and the coach doesn't? Coach Sark, do you not see it? Like, Coach Sark, do you not see it? Like, why are we calling run plays for Arch Manning? Don't call run plays for Arch Manning. Let Arch Manning run when he feels like he's stuck. That was my battle cry. For weeks, it was my battle cry. And then it was like 1 week. Was it? I don't know who was against. 1 week, it was like, so, finally. it finally happened. We no longer called run plays for Arch Manning. And then all of a sudden, Arch Manning turns into this quarterback that can see the field, that has time. Like, and I'm like, how come I could see it? Every week I was like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And anyways, so I say all that to say, like, there's certain times where I'm like, I'm so hard on Texas because my expectations of them is so high that whenever I say things, everyone's like, oh my God, how dare you say that about Colorado? I'm like, you need to go watch a Texas video. Once you watch a Texas video, come back to this Colorado video and be like, oh, okay, you were giving them a ton of grace. Like, you were giving them a ton of grace. Okay, I got it. Like, Texas, I'm like, are y'all serious? Colorado, I'm like, can we please not get so many penalties? Like, it would be really nice if we didn't get penalties because we're getting all these penalties. With Texas, I'm like, how the hell do you keep getting penalties? So it's not the same, but I get it. A lot of people that watch my Colorado videos don't watch my Texas videos, so they think I'm being like really harsh on Colorado. I'm not, but it's just funny to see because, and I always tell people, I can tell what content people watch of mine by how they respond to me. Because if you watch all of my content, you don't feel that, like, you don't feel any way towards anyone. You just feel like you're just like, oh, this is her. This is just like, she's just being her, you know? But if you watch all of my video, or if you don't watch all my videos, you're like, oh my God, especially like, and the NFL is a whole different ball game, but comparing college football teams, I feel like sometimes people are like, oh my gosh. And then I see here where you said, thanks for the high five. I don't see the high five. It doesn't come across on my screen because I'm in StreamYard. I bet if I was on YouTube, I would be able to see it. Huh. I wonder why I can't see it. Okay. That was about you talking about ranting, talking about what comes to mind. Oh, yeah. I'm good for a good rant. One thing I'm going to do is rant, for better or for worse. Hey, is this JB? Why does it say JD? Who's JD? 11 JD _11 _11. I can tell it's you by your profile picture because you're still looking back at it. He got bad eyes. I don't know if this is to Arch. I don't think that it was he had bad eyes. I feel like Coach Sark wanted him to do so much and just forgot about the basics. Just the basics of, like, he hasn't ever been a starting quarterback in college football. Never. And so for me, in my mind, the thing about Arch, and it's frustrating, but it is what it is. The thing about Arch Manning is everybody sees Manning and assumes that he's going to be just like Peyton Manning, just like Peyton Manning retired to be. And they forgot that Peyton Manning had to learn and grow and develop. And one of my favorite things about Arch that I like is he's a gamer. And it was his first year starting. So it's going to take him a minute. And so when something's going to take you a minute, I need the coach to be with you while you're learning it, right? Like baby steps, like, okay, let's do this. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Right. And like build him up to be where he needs to be. And so I think at some point, Coach Stark, I think, figured it out and was like, okay, let's dial this back a little bit. Let's hold on a minute. Let's take this back and let's make it very basic. And I point to the Oklahoma game. I feel like it was the first time where we like kind of dialed it back and we were like, oh, okay, this makes so much sense. Like, this makes sense. And so it's just great. And I love that for him. And I love that we were able to like figure that out. And I'm excited to see him play. I'm excited just to like see him play, you know, I'm excited to see him play. I'm excited to see him get better. And I'm just excited to watch him, you know, develop, because that's what he's supposed to do. I don't expect Arch Manning to be all world right now, because I do expect him to gradually get better. That would be amazing. But so yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But again, that's me. And those are my expectations. I know the media will have you saying that he should be the best ever. And I just don't believe that. I think he's going to need a little bit of time. So they'll be good. Let's see. Let me get to some of these comments. I hate that they don't have a reply option in chat. I don't know if that's in regards to Colorado's super weak program. That's frustrating when you can see what best fits a talent takes to coach till week 3 or 4. No, I know. And I get it. It's because he's the head coach and he's so focused on like other things. I totally get it. But it's also like, bruh, what are we doing? What are we doing? So that's just how I feel. Yeah, his picture is like looking back at it. Arch is not built like that. Peyton Manning was always good in college, and so was Eli. Arch Manning is not Peyton Manning or Eli Manning. Arch Manning's skill sets are not Peyton Manning's skill sets. Arch Manning's skill sets are not Eli Manning's skill sets. That's my issue. A lot of people have this take that is meant with no context, no anything. Arch Manning, you're right. Arch Manning is not built like either one of those quarterbacks. That's the whole point. He has different skill sets. So you have to treat him as such. Period. That's exactly my point. So thank you for making my point and using completely different language. That's exactly my point. Texas fell off. Cool with me. Colorado fell off. Were they ever on? Sark talked about it in an interview. He was doing some of those things because it worked and looked good in practice. And you know how he feels about practice reps. And I know. And yeah, but after he realized, I know. And that's what, like, I could see it. And everybody was like, he sucks. And I'm like, I don't really care if you think he sucks. Honestly, I don't care about your opinion. I trust myself enough. I trust my football brain enough to know what I'm seeing. I don't need your opinion to validate my opinion because I know what I'm seeing is right. And it was just frustrating because I'm like, if I can see it, how come Coach Sark couldn't see it? Like, what took him so long to figure it out? And then once he figured it out, Arch was fine. And I also think that sometimes too, for Coach Sark, it's like he's a coach and he's been a coach for so long that sometimes you have to realize like this player in your mind might be one thing eventually, right? When he might grow to be that thing. Right now he's not there, so we got to do the little baby steps to get him to be there. But that's what I love about football is watching the development. And I also like watching everybody that has opinions about opinions, and they don't even watch my team. That makes it even more interesting. And that's why I always tell people, I don't care about your opinion because you're not watching my team like I'm watching my team, right? Like I'm watching my team play like Texas State. I'm watching my team play like Sam Houston. I'm watching every single rep. I'm watching everything. And not everybody does that. So that's why for me, it's like, I know what I see with my eyes and I know what I feel. I never need anybody to validate my opinion ever. Like, no, it doesn't even, if it's about my team, I know what I see. My team, really, I'll be honest. When I feel something about football, it's my opinion. And it's just my opinion. And no one's ever going to make me come off of my opinion because of your opinion. Now, if you show me something with facts, you know, if something happens in a game or whatever, and I start to see it, okay. But nobody's opinion is going to change my opinion because that's how strong I am in my convictions. And then when I see something different, I go change my opinion. It's kind of like when I started making college football playoff videos. And I immediately was like, Ohio State is so talented. They're so talented. I could see their talent bursting off the screen. They were so freaking talented. It was insane. Now, just because you're talented doesn't mean you have the best football team. That's not the same thing. I get that people want to conflate the two, but they're not the same thing. Amazing talent doesn't mean that you have the best team. It just means that you're hella talented. And everyone was like, Ohio State's not talented. They're having a down year. They're not talented. Well, if you go watch the NFL draft, they were talented. My eyes were telling me that they were talented. They were talented. The NFL thought they were talented too. They had so much talent on that team. It was disgusting. It was just their quarterback play was bad. That nobody wants to admit. Julian Sands' quarterback play was bad, and their offensive line was bad. And in college football, when you have bad quarterback play and a bad offensive line, you can't win a lot. That's just how it happens. But they were so talented. It was sickening. But that's why for me, I'm like, people's opinion sometimes it's like, you're not looking at what I'm looking at. Like your thoughts and your thought process aren't my thoughts and my thought process. That's cute, but like that's not how I see the game. So it's just different. And I love that for me. And that's why I make content, because it's like everybody just looks at like the wins and the losses and the passing percentage and how many yards did he have and what did it look like and what do the stats say. And I listen to so many people all the time say, oh my gosh, yeah, but he had 2 turnovers. And I'm like, did you watch the game? Yeah, but he had 2 turnovers. I saw it. I'm like, did you know that those 2 turnovers were like tip balls? or like, I'm not saying he didn't have the 2 turnovers, but like you're acting like his 2 turnovers, he just threw the ball to the other team. Like, are we forgetting the nuance in there? Like, do we care that there's nuance? Like, most people don't care that there's nuance because, you know, they don't really base their opinion on all the facts or the context. It's just like what you see. And it's just another thing with sports where I'm like, okay, but that's why I don't get into sports debates, because everybody has a different opinion. And I know how to respect other people's opinions and disagree and think I can respect your opinion and think that your opinion is a joke, but I'm still going to respect it because it's your opinion. And I think that's what makes this great, is we can all respect everybody's opinions and just be like, do I agree with that? No. Does that make any logical sense? No. Does that go against everything I know to be true? Absolutely. But I hear you. Okay, that's cool. And that's the beauty of this, is just listening and seeing what other people have to say about different things. So let me go up. Okay, I'm going to end this here in probably 5 minutes or so. So if you have any other like last questions or anything else you want to say, let me know and I'll make sure to get to those. And then let's see. Okay. So Peace. Hey, welcome. I think Arch will be fine with a competent team. I think Arch needs a run game. I don't think that it's not a team problem. Arch needs a run game and Arch needs an offensive line. He needs time and he needs somebody that can run the football. If he has a run game and an offensive line, he's going to be fine, as will any quarterback, honestly. But what's up, Really Flawed in chat? Hello, Silver Fox Club. I love that. Steelers fan 94, Silver Fox Club. I know that's right. I agree. Ohio is disgusting. Ohio is not disgusting. Ohio has they have the best trails and parks, and they're so clean. The parks in Ohio are so clean and well taken care of. And because it's not as hot as Texas, it's like walkable. And Ohio is fine. Now, there's some parts where, you know, they're a little questionable, but there's a lot of parts in Ohio that I actually like. And they have good trails. They have really good walking trails in Ohio. The only thing I don't like about Ohio, though, is that they don't know what real avocados are. I'm like, what is this? This is not an avocado. Like, what is this? And I won't lie. I'm not gonna tell that story. But anyway, so yeah, I need Ohio to realize what like real avocados are. That would be amazing. That would be fantastic, actually. Oh, let me drink my water. My lemon diluted water. Hold on. I really need to put like a freaking monitor that says drink water when I'm live. I actually should put it on like a sticky note. I have my water bottle right here. I just forget to drink it. And then I get off live and then I'm wondering why my throat hurts. It's because, girl, you forgot to drink water. That is why. And what are these jewels? I wish I understood them. Bird. Hey, lovely. Smash the like button. It's free. Thank you. How are you? Yes, this is the time in the show where I need to say, don't forget, why do I always mess this up? Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, make sure that you hit the like button. You know, I wish I could see how many likes I have while I'm live. Can I do that? I probably could. Hit the like button. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Do all the things and engage in the chat. I don't bite on live most times. And everybody's opinion is welcome unless you are disrespectful. Yeah, everybody's opinion is welcome unless you're disrespectful. And I have no idea what the jewels are. I have no idea what they mean, but thank you for sending them. It has to be a positive thing, right? I don't get to see these things. I only can see it because I just pulled up my YouTube before. And so now I can see them. So, anyways, anybody else have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything before I sign off? It is Friday. Oh, what is this little swoop thing my hair is doing? Oh, really? Okay, little swoop. Ooh, we love that. Okay, little swoop. Is that going to stay? No way it's going to stay. As soon as I go outside, all this is going to fall. As soon as I go outside, all of this is going to be like straight, very straight. No curl. I'm going to look like Snooki again. It's just going to be like a big puff. And then, no, actually, I'll probably look like Mufasa. Depending on the humidity, I'll look like Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. Okay, it's not my favorite movie or anything. Anyways, anybody else? Any comments, concerns, or anything? I feel like once I hit like an hour is when my filter slowly starts to disappear, and when you never really know what is coming next. So it's like I need to kind of like escape, like oh, it's an hour. Well, it's all of it's about to come out. Like the real things of what I'm really thinking are like gonna pop out. Be careful, like I might bite after an hour. Yeah, I might bite after an hour. You never know. So no problem. This is one of my favorite content creators. Well, aren't you the kindest human? Thank you. It's good to see you live. I am going live every Friday for 12 weeks. This is week 7. Okay. And I will have gone live every single Friday in June. And then I will be live every single Friday in July. That is going to be 12 at the end. And then at the end of 12, I am going to figure out if I enjoy going live, if I feel like I can maintain going live, like when the season starts and into August. I just don't know, because the way my life and the way my calendar is set up, it gets a little rough. So I'm going to have to figure that out. It is getting kind of hot in here. Sorry. It's just getting a little hot. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do after I reach 12. I don't know. We'll see. But I just thought it would be a really good challenge for me to do this and to be here. So next week is 4th of July. I'm going to do it. Next week. So next week, I will probably go live a little bit earlier. That is what I'm going to do. Next week, I am going to be live a little bit earlier. And I just saw a Joel thing pop up. How are you guys sending these? I don't even know what they mean. What is a Joel? Now I have to look it up. Okay. What is a Joel? What is a Joel on YouTube? So I am going to go live next Friday, 100%. And I am going to, I don't know what time though. So keep an eye out through your, like to my scheduling, because I will definitely schedule it the day before. And, but I will be live next week. Are people off? Because I try to schedule this one, like either when somebody's like on their ride home, or when they're just getting home, or like maybe like their last hour of work or whatever. But is Friday the day that people are off? Friday, people are probably going to be off that Friday for 4th of July. So maybe I'll schedule it earlier. My hair is getting hot. You can kind of see me. You can't see. This isn't HD. You can kind of probably see me getting hot. You can't see. This is like basic camera. Okay. If I had my phone, you could see everything. Like my phone. Oh my God. Like the video that's going to release on Sunday. I kid you not. In the video that's going to release on Sunday, it was 100 degrees outside when I recorded it. I recorded it a couple of weeks ago. It was 100 degrees outside. The humidity was at an all-time high. It's so, my whole face, if you zoom in, you will probably see sweat everywhere. It was so freaking hot. It was the one time I should have went outside with a freaking towel because it was so hot. It was so, and then what's crazy is I actually had my hair down. And I walked outside to go to the location, and I turned back around and came back inside before I even started to go to the location to put my hair up. That's how hot it was. And then it was so hot. So when you see that video on Sunday, just, yes, you're seeing sweat. It's everywhere. Like my head, my forehead, probably my nose, my eyes, everywhere. My glasses probably were getting foggy. My chin, my chest was sweaty. It was hot. It was so hot. But I thought I looked cute, so I kept it. I thought I looked cute, so I didn't re-record it. I just have to be honest. like when I watched it back, I was like, this looks kind of cute. I was like, because I had on like this bright, like kind of neon yellowish. And then like my hair was in a bun. And because my hair was in a bun, it was like all pushed back. So like everything was back. And I was wearing like a yellow, but then like it had the greenery, the greenery was so green. And I was like, man, and it looks good. Like it looks really good. And so I was like, what's a little sweat? What's a little sweat? Who cares? Who cares about a little sweat? So why is who rolled my shirt? Like, has it been looking like this all live and nobody told me? I mean, I need you guys to tell me if my wardrobe is malfunctioning. But so anyway, so yeah, that video will come out on Sunday. It's the preview for the next series in my NFL fan series. But oh my God, I'm telling you, when you see zoom in, look at my face. I was so hot. I was so hot. I believe my cheeks at one point were red, but I don't know if I had ended the video by the time my cheeks got red. I don't know. It was so freaking hot. It was so hot. I can't even describe to you how hot it was. It was so brutal, but I thought it looked cute. So you will get to experience that with me. So enjoy the video on Sunday. You will like it. Anyways, okay, let me get through these last comments and then I will end the live. Okay, let's see. Next week is 4th of July. Awesome. On Saturday. Yep. Thank you for the jewels. Jen, thank you for doing that because I can't see them. So I only know when they send them when you like do the comment. The Southwest humidity heat. I'm in Oklahoma. It is brutal. Oh my gosh, it's so brutal. I'm like, what in the world is this? Like, what is this? And it's like you can't escape it. It's everywhere. It follows you. I'm like, I'm trying to move, and it follows you everywhere you go. It's like, I'm like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get off of me. It's a mess. Oh, saintly vibes. Welcome. What is this? What I think we talked about this last week. Is this week 6 in a row that you've been here? So hi. Nice to see you here. I know, Jen. It's a mess. Is this what we're doing now? Doing what? This is my live. If you have a problem with anything that I decide to say, talk about, you don't have to be here. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Okay. I am performing for myself. This is my live. I get to say what I want to say. Yes. So this is exactly what we're doing now. This might be what we're doing later. This might be what we're doing in 5 minutes. We might do this next week, the week after, and the week after, and you might see it in a video and you are going to love it. That is why you're here commenting. So thank you for being here. Dang, can't wait to see the show on Sunday. I need to see Miss Maple sweat. Oh, it is so bad. And it's going to release on Sunday at 4. It's going to release at Sunday at 4 p.m. So you will be able to see it then. It is, I'm telling you right now, it is like, let me look. It is like, it's like the coolest, grossest thing, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me see if I can, I'm going to see if I can find it really fast. And I'm going to zoom in just to see if it's actually sweaty. Oh, Jen, thanks for becoming a member. I will play you a video here in a second. Let me just see when you can start to see my sweat. Let's see. So you can definitely, well, but again, you're going to have to zoom. Oh my God. I look so hot. It's insane. Yeah. And also though, it's me. So I can tell that I was really hot. So I think sometimes when you can tell you're hot, like, I don't know. So you'll have to tell me in the comment section when you watch it, you'll have to tell me in the comment section if you could see how hot I was. I was dying. I was so hot. I was dying. And so Jen became a new member. Welcome, Jen. I know that every single thing you click on, you're going to enjoy it because it's literally just me being me. And I think there's so many videos there for you to watch. So, and I know you'll enjoy it because you love when I'm like random, and I'm definitely very random. I'm going to play a thank you here. And I just need to say before I play the thank you, here's all the caveats, and then I'll drop the membership link. Let me drop the membership link while I'm telling you all the caveats, because some of you get really in your feelings and get real tight when it comes to women for whatever reason. Okay. So here are the things that you need to know. If you don't like seeing women, if you get offended by women being themselves, if you don't appreciate a woman's body, if you are not confident enough to watch another confident woman on the screen, the videos that will play are not for you. And lastly, and certainly not least, if you just don't appreciate somebody having a great time in life, this thank you video is going to trigger you. And I am sorry that you feel that way. Here is your thank you, Jen. I don't know if it played. So let's play it again. There it is. It played. Sorry, my thing froze for a little bit on my end. So I appreciate you joining. I hope that you enjoy all of the membership stuff. We got a double play. And then here is the link if anybody else wants to become a member. Yes, there's 2 tiers. That I also, oh man, I keep forgetting I need to make a membership video so that I can tell people what's in the membership. Here's the link if anybody wants it. Okay. In the membership, there's 2 tiers. I'm just going to do this really fast. Okay. So in the membership, there's 2 tiers. The first tier is the 5th quarter. So the 5th quarter is just like all of my extra content. All of it is unedited. The only time it is not edited, the only time I do edit in any of my behind the scenes content is if I have flashed the camera that is being edited, or if there's a kid or family in my shot, because I'm not going to get somebody's kids and families in my shots because they don't ask to be on camera. So anytime you might see a cut, if I'm outside or whatever, I don't get anybody's family. It's all me, just being me, just doing whatever. And then the next tier is a risk taker tier. It's called risk taker. And it is more personal. I feel like it's more personal, more of me, like behind the scenes. All of them give you like a little bit of me, a little bit of my vulnerability, a little bit of me being just a hot mess, and then just a little bit more of me. So if that's what you like, if you're into that, you might enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And I actually take pride in providing member videos and different things like that. I actually have a video I need to upload actually right now. So I'll probably do that tonight. So if you're a member, you're going to get a video tonight. And then for my risk takers, I try to do an additional video for you. So that is what I have. I need to make a video about it. I keep saying I'm going to make a video about it, and then I never make a video about it. And then now I'm up here talking about the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mess, but it's okay. I'm a fun mess. And sometimes that's what matters. Okay. Let me see what everybody is saying. Let me get all caught up. Okay. Yeah. She said it played. Okay. Perfect. Queen speaking the truth. Yeah. People are just, no, thank you. Let me know what you think about it. There are only guys who want those type of women, but having trouble getting them and throw fits, pay them no attention. No, I mean, listen, I have been this person, this human. I have been this person for so long that I know, like I get it. I totally get it. And also, I want you to know that I see you and I see that you have problems with it, and let's address it head on. Let's just meet it where it's at and let's talk about it, because I know who I am and I know what I like and I know what I appreciate. And I enjoy being confident. I enjoy being sexy. I enjoy being me. I enjoy showing up the way that I want to show up. No one's going to change the way that I show up. And when I say no one, I mean no one is going to change the way that I show up. If you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not going to change because you don't like it. I'm definitely not going to change because I make you feel something. If I make you feel something, you should ask yourself, why do I make you feel that way? Why do I make you feel like you should be able to control me? That you should be able to tell me what I should and shouldn't say? That you should be able to tell me how I should dress? Why do you think you should be able to control me? Why? Absolutely not. So it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't, other people's insecurities don't bother me. Other people's lack of discipline don't really bother me. Like, that's not my problem. I know who I am. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. Whatever. It is what it is. I am used to it. I am so used to it. It's actually sad that I'm used to it, because it just happens all the time. I don't know why. I think in this society, we feel like women should be who we want the women should be. And I am going to be who I want to be, because I have to sleep with myself at night. I have to look in the mirror at night, and I have to deal with myself all the time. I never get a break from myself. So because of that, I'm going to be me at all times. And if you don't like it, figure out why you don't like it, because I'm not changing. This This is me. What you see is what you get. Anyways, I am being very ranty, so I'm going to stop being ranty and I am going to sign off. I will be live next week. Pay attention to the time that I'm going to go live next week. I know that it's a holiday. Also, if you've made it to the end of this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and maybe share this with a friend. Maybe you know somebody that might like hearing me ramble or that might want somebody to follow during football season, or just might be a football fan, or might want to see me up here acting a fool, or just might want to be entertained by me. You never know, some people have told me some interesting things that happen when people watch my content and videos and, different things. I won't repeat those live, but hey, if you're one of those people, send it to someone that you know and love. And if you just want to follow me anywhere else, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, all the places. So follow me there. But if not, I am going to go. And if you have any other questions, anything you want me to talk about or anything, let me know. I try to keep these kind of free where I can just talk about what I want to talk about. But if something comes up, I will talk about it. But I just like engaging because I don't know if I will have this much time during the season because I'm usually like editing or doing something. But yeah, this is week 7. I can't believe I've done this 7 weeks in a row. It's kind of crazy that I've done this 7 weeks in a row. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, all those things. If you are watching this on playback and you want to become a member, the information is always in the comment section. It's always in my description. You should be good to go. You can join at any time. Just let me know how you like it. And I will see you all next week because I will be live because it will be time number 8. I'm just really proud of myself. You have no idea how proud of myself I am for doing this. Anyways, I will talk to you all very soon. I'm rambling. Bye. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Love on each other. Support each other. Women, love on each other, support each other, laugh, engage. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let your guard down to the right person. But don't forget to love on yourself. Don't forget to self-love, self-care, all those different things. And then men, my strong alpha men, don't forget to love on yourself as well. It's also okay for you not to be okay, but don't live there. And just know that this world, this society, we need you. And we're all here to support each other. We don't have to argue. We don't have to be at odds. All we really have to do is understand each other, communicate with each other, love each other, support each other, and all of those different things. Now, I am officially done, and I will see all of you, hopefully all of you. I'll see you next week. Bye.